Aloha and welcome to Cooking with Dino Mama. Today I am making a pineapple upside down cake. This episode is not sponsored by anyone, and anything I use or that you see is what is available in my home or local grocery. First thing we'll do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, prepare the pan of your choice. I'm using a bundt pan, but you can use a 9 by 13 or even an 8 by 8, but you may be making two cakes. I'm spreading a generous amount of oil around my pan, but you can also use a baking spray. My last cake didn't come out of the pan all the way, so I'm using more rather than less. Beat together the 4 eggs and 1 cup of canola or vegetable oil. With this cake, you can substitute the oil with applesauce if you want to be healthier. Add 1 pinch of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I like to pour directly over the batter because if you pour in a tiny bit too much, it won't hurt, but I don't want to clean up a spill if it's on the counter. Add 2 cups of granulated sugar and 6 tablespoons of pineapple juice. I'm using the extra juice from my can. Just pour them all together and let it mix until smooth, about 3 minutes. Add the dry ingredients, that's 4 teaspoons of baking powder, a dash of cinnamon, and slowly add in 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, and mix for about a minute before pausing to wipe down the sides and beaters with a spatula. Then continue mixing so the flour is fully incorporated. You want to avoid over mixing though, so as soon as you don't see flour on the sides, stop. Now for some dino news. Some dinosaurs, such as a Caudipteryx, had pennaceous feathers, which are stiff, non-downy, and not useful for flight. Scientists have conducted experiments with winged robots and grasshoppers to determine that these feathers might have been used to frighten and flush out prey. But you don't have to be scared of this cake. Now pour half the batter into your pan, making sure it covers the bottom completely, but try not to use it all, or you won't have any for the top. Then add in your pineapple. I had some pineapple rings that I chopped up. You can use fresh, crushed, whatever. Just try to leave out as much liquid as you can. Eat a piece while you spread it out. Now, sprinkle 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of allspice over the batter. Ground cloves will also go really well. And now I'm going to use the rest of my batter to cover all that pineapple. Go all the way around and use it all up. Sprinkle another teaspoon of cinnamon over the top. I'm going to sprinkle about a tablespoon of sugar in the raw over the top too. You can use coconut sugar or whatever light sugar you have. Bake it for 1 hour in the preheated oven. Check at the hour mark. Mine needed an extra 10 minutes. Let it cool for at least 30 minutes, 15 if you're impatient like me, and turn it over. Ta-da! And lastly, use a sifter to make a mess. Just sprinkle some powdered sugar over the top. You could do an icing, but this is really sweet and delicious as is. My staggies agree. Thank you for joining me today in Dino Mama's kitchen. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Enjoy, and remember, only nice people get sweets.